YouTube, it's Keys obviously, and today I am finally coming with the install video of my Queenly Beauty LTD loose wave hair. I did do an initial show and tell video where I show you guys how the hair looked when I first received it, as well as gave some background on the specs, the company, the shipping time, and all that good stuff. And I'll leave that link to that video down below. But this video is strictly in regards to my install, how my hair is installed, and my thoughts after having the hair installed for a couple of days. This is not necessarily the review portion because I just barely got the hair installed, but this is just to show you guys how the hair looked after being freshly installed. So I got the hair installed about, today is Saturday. I got it installed on Wednesday, so what, 2-3 days ago. Again, this is Queenly Beauty LTD loose wave hair. This is an AliExpress company, so you guys know their hair is very, very affordable. I have 3 bundles installed, as well as a closure. I have a 24-inch, 22-inch, an 18-inch, and then a 16-inch closure, and they are all in the loose wave pattern. So that's what I have installed right now. And I didn't show, you guys know I did my little flip over video where I show you guys my braid pattern, all that stuff. In this video, I did not show me getting my hair braided, my braid pattern and all that stuff, just because we were pressed for time. But the way she braided my hair was she did them just going straight this way around the front, and then they all connect into a beehive in the back. So that's my braid pattern, where it's just my part, and then it's straight and then goes into a beehive. So that's how I have my hair installed. I do have a lace closure installed, which is what you guys are seeing right now. I have it installed slightly behind the hairline. Basically I just have like a little bit of my edges out, and the rest of my hair is all braided up. So this is how the hair looks after it has been washed, conditioned, and air dried. You guys can see this hair is very, very wavy. It's a nice, pretty pattern. It doesn't really ringlet on the ends, but it goes into a nice wave. The texture or the pattern is very, very pretty. The hair is extremely soft, super, super soft. It feels silky, but it looks coarse, if that makes sense. So I absolutely love that about this hair. It's very, very soft, but it looks like it's textured, which is something I love. I love textured extensions. And yeah, it's very full. I was a little bit worried because the bundles are extremely small. So I was like, oh my gosh, I don't think 3 bundles are going to be enough. But 3 bundles and a closure are more than enough. That's exactly what you need. I had about this much hair left over. But I basically used all the bundles. So 3 bundles plus a closure, you should be fine. But if you do not use a closure, I would definitely recommend getting 4 or even 5 bundles, depending on how much hair you leave out. But yeah, this is how the hair looks after it's installed. I absolutely love it. You guys know I do not wear closure, so this is my first lace closure, and I can say I actually really, really like it. I was a little bit nervous, but to me it looks very, very natural. It doesn't look wiggy. My install is extremely, extremely flat. Hair Milago, that's who does my hair, and I'll put her link down below, or her Instagram link down below. You guys could get in contact with her. She's also my sister, but she's a licensed cosmetologist. She does all my weave installs, and she is amazing. Not just because she's my sister, but just because she is. Like, she's a great hairstylist. My install is so flat. Like, it's flat. It's amazing. So that's something I'm loving. I'm loving. The hair is definitely is true to length. Personally, I think I'm going to cut the ends of the 24-inch because they're thin. Because like I said, I have a 24, 22, but you can see the difference in length in my opinion. So I'm going to cut the 24 inches to part of the 22-inch length, and yeah, I'm going to do that. What else? In regards to shedding and tangling, I am not experiencing shedding, and a couple of my wefts are cut, but I'm not experiencing any shedding. But tangling, I'm experiencing a little bit of tangling, and it's mostly in the 24-inch. I'm getting a little bit of tangling. I can run my hands through my hair, but sometimes I notice that at the nape, it gets a little bit difficult. Like, not difficult, but you guys see it takes a little bit of time versus at the front where I could just do this, you know. So I am getting a little bit of tangling, but hair tangles. As long as it's not matting, I don't care. What else? This is not a review, guys. This is just quick little notes thus far after having the hair installed. The lace closure, it's amazing. I didn't have to tweeze the part. I will insert different clips. That's a lie. I did tweeze the part a little bit against my hairstylist opinion. I did tweeze it a little bit just to open it up right here in the front because my edges are very thin, so I needed it to match the density of my edges. So I did tweeze it a little bit, but I will show you guys clips of how the closure looks fresh after being installed without it being tweezed. The parting is amazing, guys. This lace closure is really good. It's a very nice density. The parting is amazing. I keep saying that, but it is. I didn't have to do anything to the part. I didn't have to add concealer or anything like that. And to me, it looks really good. One thing I will say that you will have to do if you have thin edges like myself is you will have to fill in your edges to match the density of the closure. I posted a picture on Instagram where someone had corrected me, and girl, yes, I do know this because I do suffer from thin edges and I wear lace wigs, so I do know that you do have to match the density because, you know, the units tend to be, or not the units, but your closures and things tend to be a lot more thicker than your natural hair. So you do have to apply a little bit of eyeshadow, or I tend to use eyeshadow, but some people use mascara and some people use black eyeliner just to match the density, like to fill it in a little bit to match the density of the closure. And I did do that. So she tried it. But thank you for your help because, you know, I do love people's opinions and I'm not always 100% flawless and on. So thank you, girl. I appreciate that. But yes, I did go ahead and add my little eyeshadow to my part to make it blend better. But to be honest, guys, I think it rocks. Closures I have been put on. Closures are amazing. Let's see how I feel in about 2 weeks, or let's see how I feel in about a month when my hair starts to grow back. But overall, I am really loving this install. I'm really loving this hair. It is definitely true to length. It's full. It's really pretty. This hair is very pretty. The pattern is so pretty. And like I said, let me move the chair. It is 24 inches. I'm going to zoom in for the closure. This is my closure. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Please continue to subscribe, comment, rate. Stay tuned for my actual review on this hair. Again, this is just my I guess show and tell after having the hair installed portion of the video. Alright guys. Okay, so this is a small clip of the braid pattern used for my lace closure sew and install. Excuse the background. This is how the lace looked after being sewed on. And then this is how my hair looked after all being installed before the part was defined. This is how it looked after being freshly installed. And then this is how the hair looked after I washed, conditioned, and let it air dried. And then just defined the part by wetting it down and applying a scarf. And this is before I added the eyeshadow to my edges, so you guys can see. And this is how my part looks currently with the eyeshadow added. And then the final look.